Hello, I'm Mike Weber, and I'm a commercial artist. I've always had a fascination with art. I don't know where it came from. I drew as a kid. I solved puzzles. I watched cartoons. That's probably where it come from. People are drawing pictures and making cartoons out of them. And I wanted to do that. My father had a construction business, and he would paint the letters on his truck. And at a young age, I started putting the pieces together. And I guess one thing led to another. I was drawing through school, grade school, and it was recognized there. I won a couple of contests in grade school, and that just led on to other possibilities. There was, friends of mine in the music industry, and they knew that I drew pictures, through school and other associations. And they'd ask me to make banners with their band name on it, or paint a drum head, album covers, bumper, logos for bumper stickers, and that's what I did for a while. And that would lead into small business signs and logos, and I just progressed through that. I'm just watching TV one day, and my niece had a connect the dot puzzle book, on the table next to me. And so I was just killing time, and I did one of these puzzles. And I'm from Lockport, so the biggest thing in town is the Lockport locks. I thought that'd be a great subject for a puzzle. While I'm doing it, it's, what am I getting into here? Because I had a lot of dots. And I started to research, what was the largest puzzle. So I was poking around the Guinness World Record website, and they didn't even have a category for it. So that gave me the confidence to apply. They gave me a whole packet of requirements and certification things that I had to provide. And part of that was hosting an event, a public event that the people could witness someone completing the puzzle live. I chose to do that at the Niagara County Fairgrounds in the 2016 season. The puzzle contained 10,389 dots. And it took about, when I did the event live, it took about 7.5 hours for my witness to complete the puzzle. 2018 is when I got notified of my 2016 achievement. And that was a great time. The Lockport one seemed to be a hit, locally anyway, but that led me to just create more puzzles of local stuff. So I did the American Falls, and then the Wurlitzer organ at the Riviera Theater. A local charity approached me for another puzzle. That one's now completed too. Union Station in Lockport, that's old train station. They're trying to restore that building, and they asked me to make a puzzle of the station, and then sales from proceeds from the puzzle would go to the restoration efforts. When COVID hit, that was the art business dried up because nobody's working, nobody has a disposable income for artwork. Then also the tourism business tanked, That was the other thing I was doing. So I had nothing to do, and I knew everybody else had nothing else to do. And I still wanted to promote the arts, still want to promote tourism, and the way to combine that seemed to be a mural project. These murals were The designs promoted the local areas within Niagara County, and then the artwork itself was a color by number image. And this allowed families and small groups to visit each mural, effectively touring the county. Then the mural would give them the arts and craft part of it and spend some time with the family. So there's a mural at Faulkner Park in Youngstown. There's one at Art Park in Lewiston. The Aquarium of Niagara has a mural for the town of Niagara. Wheatfield, theirs is at the Carnegie Art Center. Cambria is here at NCCC. Wilson is at Brownie's Ice Cream Stand. The Newfane mural is in the Village Gazebo off of Main Street. Then Lockport is at the Keenan Center. Pendleton is at Uncle G's Ice Cream. Royalton is at the Gasport Chemical Hose Fire Company. The mural in Heartland is at Heartland Town Park. And finally, Somerset, that's in the Village of Barker at David Barker Park. I hired a local artist, Matt Duquette, and he designed all the murals because I wanted a consistent look throughout the project. Then as he completed designs, I would coordinate with the town and the artist, as well as my own self, to have the boards ready and installed by the town, and then the artist could paint them. Yeah, so they're each of them, and each artist did their own interpretation of that, their own style. So some used a grid pattern, some used a projector, some did it on site, some did it in their studio. So then when all of those were complete, they were installed on site and open to the public. Having it as a color by number would create the interactivity I wanted it to have. So that was the plan, was to always have it be a public activity. Small families and public, small groups and family members can travel the county, obviously when it's nice out. And there's chalk available, and you can color these in. You can follow there's a guide with each mural. It's a metal plaque that we had donated by Custom Laser Ink. Our Facebook page has the map where you can see all the murals at once. Yeah, it's a black and white mural. There's no color on it, and that's provided by the visitors, by the public. Yeah, the murals were designed to be color by numbered with chalk because it became a low maintenance thing that was attractive, because when it rains, the chalk washes away and someone else can start over again. Each plaque has a number associated with it. It's based on the town's creation date. Cambria happens to be number 1. It was the first town. All the other towns came from it. This section here talks about the date and the history of the town. And then below that is artist information about which artist painted the mural. Then we have the color chart. This tells you when visitors arrive, what numbers correspond with each section of the mural. And then we have, these are the other 11 locations all around Niagara County. And then we have the sponsors, Greg Lewis Foundation, Art Services Inc., PPG Paints, Custom Laser Inc., Niagara County Entertainment, Carnegie Art Center, and 12 Green Studio. I think the benefit that I get out of creating things is just because I'm a commercial artist, it's more about promotion. So I'm helping a small business get something that they might have to pay 4 times as much to get from somebody else. And it's not that I'm trying to be cheap or low cost, it's just that I recognize the value and the struggles that small businesses have. I want to be available to help them get their message across, but also provide those services that I think they need. They may not know they need them, so I'm just trying to help. Same with the tourism thing, same with the local band thing. It's just the lifelong helping, and I'm trying to use my talent to do that.